So yesterday I talked about the idea that there's an enemy within us. It's us. Paul in Romans chapter 7, down in verse 21, he says, I've discovered the principle of life, that when I want to do what is right, I eventually and ultimately do what's wrong. I love God's law with all my heart, but there's another power. There's another power within me that is at war with my mind. This power makes me a slave to the sin that's still within me. That's so true, isn't it? Don't you find that when you're trying to do something right, you mess up and you do the opposite of what you want to do? You know, the beauty about God is not looking at your perfection. He's not looking at you doing it perfectly. He understands your flaws. That's why he sent Jesus. The hope is that we have Christ who in and through us can do the things that we can't do. We struggle daily. Paul is a great example of that, but he's not the only one. If you read the scriptures, you'll find that many people went through life with highs and lows, ups and downs. They would go fine for one moment and in the next just struggle. Elijah was one. Elijah had such great victory over the prophets of Baal, and the next thing you know, he's hiding in a cave because of one person. And that's true for all of us. The quest isn't about doing it right, but the quest is simply pursuing after God. That's the issue. That's the thing that we need to think about. That's the thing that we need to discover. Am I searching after God? Am I looking for Him and reaching out to Him? The problem is the enemy wants us to get us focused on the things that we failed at the things that we've stumbled at, the things that we've done that we're ashamed of and we have guilt over. He wants to keep us stuck in those things. And God says, you're free. He says, I have set you free. Christ came to set the captives free. Who are the captives? But you and me. We're captive by the things that we've chosen to do and the things that we've stumbled over. And God says, I sent my Son to release you from all of that. Receive the free gift that I've given you. As we prepare for Easter in a few short days, it is the celebration of that fact of the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Why did he do that? He only did it for one reason. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever would believe would not perish. He knows that you can't do it. If you could have done it, well, you would have done it already. The problem is we can't. That's why we need a Savior. Think about that today, would you? Until next time, God bless.